What is up, everyone? It's Kamikaze here today, and today I wanted to show you guys some new gameplay from my new phone, the Samsung S10. So this so far is a very powerful phone, and honestly, I'm just blown away by its power. Like, I'm running 180p while recording, and it's doing completely fine, like almost no lag, and I love it. Jesus Christ. I mean, my last phone, I was running, I think, 720p, which is like really bad resolution, and even at maximum, like I would even just be playing without recording, and my phone would be just completely, it would be to the level where it was about to burst into flames. Like that's how that's how much trouble it had just kind of playing this game. So I realized, I need a new phone. It's on its last days. So I went over and I did my research a little bit, and I was like, all right, Samsung S10, it's looking pretty nice, okay? A lot of people, a lot of people told me to get the Asus ROG phone, and I didn't go for it actually, because honestly, I think it's a little bit overrated. Like everyone's talking about it, and I'm like, broskies. First of all, the place where I got my phone from, Verizon, you can't even get it. Like it's not a flagship, of course, so they're not gonna like have it. And not only that, it only has a 180p display, so I didn't go for that one. But so yeah, I didn't go for the Asus ROG. I went for the Samsung S10 just because I'm used to the Samsung franchise in general, and I know it's a good franchise. All right, so this phone, I think it has the. I'm not really like, I don't know too much about processors and crap, but I know that it has the Snapdragon 8855 processor, which is I think it's the second most powerful you can have. I think they have the 855 Plus now, that some phones are running. But yeah, it's a powerful processor. My other one was like, I think a third as fast, so god dang. It also has double the RAM, so it has 8 gigabytes, which is always really nice. Before, I think a big issue of my phone was the RAM, because my RAM would continuously just like, there was nothing left in it. Like it had 4 gigs, and the issue is Android, the platform in general, is used by a lot of different companies. So for some reason, the Android, when they make their Android kind of system, they have to put in a lot of different things because different phones have different abilities and capabilities. So they put on a lot of bloatware and stuff, and that uses up so many resources in terms of like processing and all that stuff. So I went for 8 gigabytes of RAM because 4 was just not enough, and I was like, oh my god, 8 gigs. It was actually really nice. Like 8 gigs. That's about as fast as like probably a lower tier PC. Like a lower tier PC in general would probably have about 8 gigs, which for a smartphone, it doesn't get too much better than that. Some phones now have like, I think 12 gigs, which is an absolutely insane amount, even more insane. But yeah, 8 gigs. I'm actually really happy. Like 180p right now, and it's running fine. It is actually running fine. Like there was a lag like once or twice, and you're gonna see that there is like some lag, like people are rubber banding a little bit, and that's only because of my data. It's not because it's not like the phone's actually lagging. It's just that my connection is a little bit bad. When I made this gameplay, it was a little bit bad because we're having some weather, and that, of course, for those of you guys that don't know, that actually does affect data. Because I'm running off of data, I'm not running off of Wi-Fi, so it slowed down my data quite a lot, and I was like, oh crap. So I did lag a little bit then, but it's fine. You know what? I will take it compared to before, and of course, my phone's doing really good. Wow, my goodness. And so also the camera. Oh my goodness. Now you guys, of course, you guys probably don't really care about the camera because, well, I mean, I don't show my face. Like, face reveal at 10,000 subs. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna do it like full send for the boys. But like, I went to a party last night, and so there was an after party after it, and we went to Buffalo Wild Wings. And so me and the boys, Saturday nights, guys, for the boys. But all the boys, we went we went to Buffalo Wild Wings afterwards, and so someone asked for a photo like of all of us, like a group photo, and oh my god, it was crazy. Like the phone has so much, like it has a really nice wide angle lens because it's a triple camera phone. So I was super surprised because, like, dude, the angle of it, like, it took in so much from not very far away, and I was like, wow, I got everyone in the photo, like, and it's crazy. So I was like, oh yeah. and the camera quality is pretty gosh darn nice. I know the meme basically is that Samsung has really sucky camera quality, and that's just why everyone hates on Samsung. I know. Yeah, but no, it actually has like this phone. I'm actually impressed by it. Like I've seen the new iPhone 11 has a really nice camera. Like it's it's like $1,300 $1,300 I think. It's over $1,000. I know that. And that thing, oh my God, it has like compared to the phone that I have right now, it's definitely a like you can tell it's a better camera, but this phone's camera is actually really nice compared to it. Like both I was surprised. Like I'm just really surprised by the performance so far of this phone. Like the camera does, however, in like darker situations, the camera doesn't work too well. But in almost every other situation, it's just good photos, good photos. So yeah, I was like, whoa. And another thing was the resolution. The resolution is 1440p. I was not too impressed by that. Like, not gonna lie. 1440p. I was expecting for this phone to have a higher resolution. My old phone had 1440p. Now I'm not saying it could run it at all. That was actually pretty advanced for like a Samsung S7. Like that was 4 years ago, I think, and that was the old phone I had. And it had you could go all the way up to 1440p, which is like crazy. I was expecting this one to have a little bit of a higher resolution, but when I looked up the specs, it didn't. And I was like, huh, a little odd. 4 years later, it doesn't. But you know what? I don't really care because Warbots runs on 180p, or at least I know that the regular platform, the mobile platform version of this game runs on 180p 30 FPS. I know that you cannot go anywhere above that. And so, I mean, I don't really need anything above that unless I'm playing other games. But I was really surprised it didn't have like anything higher than that. But it does have it has a crazy aspect ratio. So it is a 19:9 aspect ratio, which for those of you guys that don't know, most phones are 16:9. So as you can see, the little things on the sides, where I have just a little like space photo slideshow thing running. I don't know. I just don't want to put black down there. But that's the aspect ratio. The aspect ratio is bigger. So I have a wider view of the battlefield than most other players, which is kind of cool to think about. Like I've like how when you want to see what a robot is, but you don't want to reveal yourself, So you kind of turn sideways a little bit to see where other players are. Well, with this phone, like I can see it so easily. It's so much easier because I just have a massive view of the battlefield. And I've just been playing a bunch of different games, seeing like how this aspect ratio affects how you look at the game, and it's crazy. Like it's actually awesome. I've actually gotten higher damage scores because I know what robots are behind the corner before they do. It's that advantage. Oh my goodness, so we got stuck behind a wall. Our little whatever the heck that thing is. I played Warbots today. I had nothing to do. I'm not gonna lie. Like, last night again, I went to a little party and whatever, and so I think I got home around like 12 or so. Played Warbots until 2 in the morning. I think. Don't even ask. I was like, all right, because I just got my phone that day, and I was like, let's do it. So I played Warbots for about like 2 hours after I got home, or 2.5 hours actually, and then I went to bed. Woke up at 11:30, like almost. Almost like middle of the day, and once I got the shower and ate all my breakfast and stuff, like it was 12:30, like almost 1 o'clock. And I was like, okay, so I've just been playing Warbots all day, and I'm like, okay, that's kind of epic, not gonna lie. I had nothing else to do today, so yes, grind for the silver, boys. Oh yeah, you already know. So a lot of like I'm just impressed. I don't know. Like this is kind of crazy. Like I was so happy by the performance of this phone. It's one of the newest Samsung phones out there, and it's definitely one of the better, if not the best, Android phone so far. And I know for some reason people are like really big fans of the Asus ROG Phone 2 thingamabobber that just came out like I think like a couple months ago. And I was like, dude, I don't know. I just feel like it's really overrated because that phone only has a 180p display, and like, okay, so the aesthetic of phones right now is that they have the screen fills up the entire space of the front side of the phone, and it that phone doesn't actually have that. It has the same edges as phones 4 years ago. So it has a much smaller display and it only goes up to 180p. So I'm not too impressed by that. And so I decided to go with this phone. And I feel like the Asus, it's just kind of overrated, you know? That's my reasoning behind it, because it only has a 180p display and it's a lot smaller of a screen. So I was like, eh. And I couldn't even buy it even if I wanted it. So I was like, all right, Samsung S10. Oh yeah, boys. So definitely impressive. And so we're dropping in on the Canyon Mac because you know what? I'm just gonna do commentary now after wasting 10 minutes talking about the new phone. So here we go. And yes, from now on though, the edges on the bottom and the top will be there because 19.9. So it's a lot bigger display, and I'm gonna be uploading videos now in 180p instead of 720p for all my people that actually have really good connection and can like can download those videos. Like, okay, you can go for 180p now. You're welcome, boys. Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, there we go. Running with a Hellburner, guys. All right, so I got the Fortifier for the Hellburner. Oh my god, yeah, I just got it like, I actually think I just got it yesterday. Yeah, the Fortifier, 2,500 gold. Not actually, it's half the price of most of the other modules in terms of gold, just buying it. And then upgrades are, what was it? I think it was 37.5% cheaper in terms of silver, and they're half the time for upgrades. So I was like, heck yeah, you know? You get a 20% regeneration bonus for Aegis, like your, not your, yeah, your Aegis and Sile, those two shields. And then you also get the 20% extra capacity for those shields. And then you have 25% extra durability on the ECU, if you max it out, of course. So I'm in the process of upgrading it, and I put it on my Hellburner, so now my Hellburner, you know, I'm gonna clap some cheeks with that thing. It already has, like, so, I put all the speed modules you possibly can have on it, and, yeah. This gameplay isn't even sped up. Like, if you saw my Hellburner, it was just, it was streaking through everywhere, because I had speed boosters on, and then I had the speed modules on. The only thing I didn't have is because I'm not in like a squad or anything. I didn't get the little squad bonus you get if your other teammates are running a speed booster. So I'm actually pretty close to the maximum speed you can possibly have for a Hellburner. Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. And we just got hit by a shock train. All right, we're gonna get revenge on that shock train. No, not right now. Looks like he's hiding, and there's like 4 other people there. So you know what we're gonna do? We're just gonna go back here and watch this, y'all. Okay. So we're on the pedestal and we're backing up because I don't want to get hit by Ares anytime soon. You know, they definitely got a big nerf, but they still have that firepower there, and you don't want to get caught. Never get caught. You can do anything, guys, just don't get caught, okay? And of course, that shock train is god dang, I hate shock trains. Well, the entire community hates shock trains. Like no, just no. If you own a shock train in the current game, dude, just don't. Just delete your account. Delete your Warbots account. Like, if I got a shock train anytime soon, I would burn it. I would delete them all. Everything. The only time I would ever use it is probably on the test server, or if I just wanted to troll a bunch of kids with shock trains. But guess what? I don't have shock trains, because I'm a free-to-play player, and I don't spend 400 bucks on the game. Okay, gamers. We're dropping in, and they are pushing us pretty hard now. But guess what? Don't even frick. It's an Aljun, like, bruh, you're gonna get wrecked. You're gonna get, like, absolutely destroyed. This is, honestly, this is the most I've played Warbots in probably a month, I'd say. Because for the past month, it's been so laggy, even just not even recording. Like, if I were to try and play it on the live server, like in an actual game, like skirmishes and, you know, test server doesn't really count, but if playing it on the live server, like with my live account, it's never good. It's super laggy. So, yeah, oh my goodness, this is the most I've played in a while. And now that I can play it with no lag whatsoever, 180p, like, I'm just impressed overall. It still is 30 FPS, though. That kind of sucks, because that's how the game is. I mean, if I wanted to get it, like, the only way that you could actually change that is, I think, if you did it on Steam. Steam is really the only way, because the max for, like, FPS, for some reason on the mobile platform, they decided to make it 30 FPS and 180p, so you cannot go above that. Anybody that says they're running it, like, in 60 FPS on the live server in like on the Android, iOS, Amazon platforms, they're probably lying to you, or they just don't know that you can't do that. It will not work. All right, gamers. There we go. We only got a little bit left of this battle. We have 3 beacons. They're just not gonna even. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. This isn't even sped up gameplay. Before I had to speed up my gameplay to like get away from lag, because the issue was that lag was always prominent. Like lag just it just always happened, and the only way that you could kind of at least mask it a little bit was you could speed up the gameplay, and that would actually it would seemingly make the FPS slightly higher, basically. Because there was one point where I was playing War about 720p at like 26 FPS, and for those of you guys that don't know, basically your brain starts putting together frames, like frames and everything, I think at about 25 FPS. So frames turn into video for you, like your brain just mushes them together at about 25 frames per second. So 26, I was right on that line. Alright guys, and that's the damage score, 1.2 milli, you already know. Thank you guys so much for watching, have a great day, please be safe. If you could, hit me up with a like and sub, because broskies helps me out more than you guys could ever imagine. Alright guys, I'm going to see you next time. Again, have an amazing day. This is Kamikaze, signing out.